Let me mention SAFITA, which have played a major role in making sure that we stabilize, powered, and also dwell in the mind of the Nigerian youth. I use this opportunity to thank especially the Office of the Special Assistant, Special Advisor to the President on Policy and Coordination for their role. They've played so much. The FRS, the Nexim Bank, the Wema Bank, the Providence Bank, and also the BPP, and like I said the other time, NITDA. All these institutions that have supported us in this journey so far, the Ministry of Women Affairs, have made sure that we bridge the gaps of male, female, young, and young female women to support this project and also provide a strong foundation for thousands of Nigerian youths to rise. To the beneficiary of today, whether you are receiving the 1 million as a startup grant, and it's not a loan grant, or the 500,000 naira, please remember, this grant is not just the finish line. It is just to fuel you. A lot of business owners started from somewhere, and that is why you can see a lot of them, Dangote refineries and all that, coming up. 1 million naira in this generation is huge. Please, make use of it. Build on something meaningful. Create jobs for a lot of young people that are looking after you. Let us, every one of us that are receiving it, inspired others. Let us inspired a large numbers of young people that they can start with nothing. On my part, as the Minister of Youth Development, and with the help of the President, I will continue to support and also continue to champion projects, programs, and also to bridge the barriers between government and the young people. Expand opportunities and unlock potential where every young Nigerian will live a meaningful and decent life. I urge you all, our partners, to continue to work with us, partner with us. Let's build Nigeria. Let's build a nation that every one of us are going to be proud of. We will continue to build with you. We will continue to build with you. And we, the young people, let us create the future now instead of building the future. Congratulations to all beneficiaries. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless Nigerian youth. And God bless everyone here. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Your younger ones are really appreciating you. Can we put our hands together one more time for this amazing Honorable Minister? Thank you very much. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, some people will say that the youths, they are the canvas upon which the masterpieces of the future are painted. Some will also say the energy of the youths has the potential to build the future. Let's see all of this in a short documentary on the Nigerian Youth Academy startup before I welcome our next speaker. The documentary, please.
And the courage of its youth. That became the foundation of the NIA Startup Competition.
It began with 20 young innovators, 20 startups that proved...
The Federal Ministry of Youth Development has always believed in one truth. The future of Nigeria will be built by the hands,
the ideas, and the courage of its youth. That belief became the foundation of the NIA Startup Competition.
It began with 20 young innovators, 20 startups that proved what can happen when government support meets youthful creativity.
Their success showed us something powerful. Nigeria youths are not waiting for the future. They are ready to build it now. This is why the Federal Ministry of Youth Development is expanding the vision. NIA Startup 2.0 is reaching for 100 startups and entrepreneurs, 100 new founders, 100 opportunities backed by mentorship, digital tools, and real government support. The Federal Ministry of Youth is not just launching a program, it's building a pathway for young Nigerians to rise.
But we also understand the reality. Not every young person in this country has the same access or the same visibility. Many brilliant youths are working hard every day, yet remain unheard.
So as a ministry committed to inclusion, we decided to leave the boardroom and go to the streets. We went into communities, we walked through municipal area, we spoke with young people where they live, work, and hustle. We listened to their challenges, their dreams, and their ideas. Federal Ministry of Youth believes that every youth deserves to be involved in national initiatives that shape their future.
Their voices matters. Their participation matters.
This outreach is a promise that no young Nigerian will be left behind. That innovation is not just for the privileged, but for every young mind with a vision.
The NIA Startup 2.0 is more than a competition. It is the Federal Ministry of Youth Development's commitment to a new generation of builders, creators, and thinkers.
20 was the beginning, 100 is the expansion, and with the Federal Ministry of Youth Development leading the way, this movement is only getting started.
And now the movement is expanding once again. We are bringing the next NIA Startup edition to your region, reaching into communities and creating more pathways for young innovators to be seen, supported, and empowered. We also want to express our sincere appreciations to all our partners who have stood with us throughout NIA Startup 2.0. Your support has helped shape this journey, and as we expand our reach, we invite new partners to join us. Organizations and individuals who believe in innovation, entrepreneurship, and the limited potential of the Nigerian youth. Together, we can build the future they deserve.
Thank you very much. The documentary on the journey so far. Very quickly, I would like to invite here a man that is a teacher, serial entrepreneur, investor, and lover of the young ones in terms of motivating them. Mr. Amu Ogbeide of Safitel.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Chief of Staff, I want to crave your indulgence to stand on all existing protocols. Today, I'll be talking about the NIA gigs that Mr. President will be launching today. When we started this journey of the Nigerian Youth Academy, it was very, very interesting. If I can have my slides up, please. Thank you. So it was a journey that started. Before now, Nigerian youth had limited access to work opportunities. And when we talk about limited access, they were trying. They go on other platforms globally, and they try to create their own accounts and seek for jobs. But what happened, they kept getting rejected. Then the Honorable Minister came with his mandate, very clear mandate that says, we will create just 3 things. First, skills. The Honorable Minister believes in the power of knowledge and skills. That's why he started the campaign, 1 Youth, 2 Skills. Then he said to us also, I want to create a pathway to jobs. I want Nigerian youth to have their own platform where they can put up their skills and be hired from anywhere in the world.
Okay, thank you. And thirdly, the Honorable Minister talked about patriotism. At the time he came into the country, patriotism was low. He went around the country. He came to our office, he met the young people, and he promised them one thing. He said, I'll bring you closer to the government. So those are the things that the Honorable Minister gave the mandate on. And we decided to start working on that. And like the Honorable Minister said, we built the Nigerian Youth Academy as the foundation. One youth, two skills, right? So the first thing he said, once you have skills, what do you do with it as a young person? First, I want to work for someone, 9 to 5. That's fine. Secondly, I want to have a startup. That's fine. Then thirdly, I don't have the energy for startup. I don't want to work for anybody. I want to work for myself. I want to put all my skills out there. So we built those 3 platforms with the mantra that no single youth of this country, no matter where you are, will be left behind. Then speaking of which, the strategic goal, a lot of people kept asking the Honorable Minister, you say you want to create 5 million jobs. Is that even possible? I'll be in rooms, they'll ask him, and he will smile. He kept telling them, I'm creating a clear pathway. I want you to note that, Mr. President, clear pathway to jobs. And you know about the thing about pathways, once you create it, even if 10 million people enter that pathway, to take them. So it wasn't about the jobs itself, it was about the pathway. And that's what you're going to be witnessing today. So, near gigs, for those of us who are familiar with the gig economy, it's one of the largest employers of labor today in Nigeria and around the world. So the minister said, I will give every youth in this country a pathway to earn from that economy. So today, please just go back quickly. So today we are proud to talk about a national gateway to work. It's official. Locally, globally, Mr. President, you're always talking about talent export. Now, there was no platform before. Any young Nigerian can export their talent sitting right in their home. According to the World Economic Forum, the gig economy is an industry that is over $500 billion. So what the Honorable Minister has done, he has plugged Nigerian youth into that sector. From the world, we can receive jobs. Once the job is completed, money gets paid to our young people. It doesn't matter, naira, dollars, whatever the currency, Nigerian youth can now earn money right from Nigeria, and the money will go straight into their bank account. I think that deserves a round of applause, yes. And the Honorable Minister for Youth has been very vehement about this. He believes in it. And for us that play in the digital space, we know one thing. Digital can expand to anywhere you want. We have over 60 million people, roughly, between the ages of 18 and 35. So when he says he's creating 5 million jobs, he's just scratching the surface. 5 million out of 60, that means we need pathways that can take 10 million and 20, and that's what we're doing today. So, Mr. President, this is about impact and legacy. Impact, daily jobs, and the numbers we show. With the platform today, you can generate reports. The government can ask at any time how many work has been created, how much has been earned. With a click of a button, we can provide a report to Mr. President. Secondly, we are going to reduce unemployment massively. Massively. Thirdly, and very importantly, the Honorable Minister is always talking about the informal youth. Now we're going to unlock that informal sector once and for all. It doesn't matter if you're an artisan, you're a writer, you're a hairdresser, just go on the platform and create your account, and someone will find you wherever you are. Number 4, we're going to position Nigeria as a talent export hub. That is very important, because in history, certain countries grew because they were talent export hubs. Now Nigeria has 60 million young people, no more discrimination, no more boundaries. We're going to find you, and we're going to hire you, right? And finally, we're going to advance Mr. President's Renewed Hope agenda. This is very important, and I'll talk about it shortly, right? So this is my second to the last slide. I want to speak to every young person here and every young person anywhere you are in the world. As far as you are a young Nigerian, today, go and take on the world. No one will discriminate against you. No one will stop you. No more boundaries. So I speak to all of you. To all our partners that have been supporting us, let's continue to do more. The Honorable Minister talked about the UAE government, and if all of us here who have been supporting the Ministry of Youth, we thank you. Please continue to do more. To the Federal Ministry of Youth Development, to the team out there, the Chief of Staff and the team, we salute you. Thank you all for supporting. To all members of the Safital team, the NIA team, Mr. President, these guys work around the clock. The energy. I mean, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., they're there. They are building for Nigeria. I want to say thank you to all of you. Then, I want to leave a message to all of us here. Just hire one person. I was speaking to a DG the other day, and he was saying, I spend a lot of money online hiring young people. And he said to me, now I can transfer that money to my fellow young people. So are you a father? Are you a mother? Are you a CEO? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you an SME? You want a graphic design? Go on NIA Gigs. You want someone to review a book for you? Go on NIA Gigs. Go and hire in Nigerian. If each of us can take one, just hire one person. Do you know how many jobs we can create? The money will stay in Nigeria and just be rotating amongst us. So, finally, Mr. President, you came with renewed hope. We believed. But there's something you always used to say. We are not here to talk. We are here to take action. So, we believe that when you gave us the hope and you came with action, that is beginning to manifest in prosperity. Today, what you are going to unveil is not just a platform, Mr. President. You are unlocking, you are opening a door that will flood jobs across Nigeria. So on that note, I want to say thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, my Honorable Minister. We believe in you. Thanks for supporting us. And thanks to everyone for listening. God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too, Mr. Amogbeide. Thank you for your love for this, for the youths of this nation. Can the youths appreciate this amazing man, please? Thank you very much. Thank you. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly appreciate the following here, Ambassador of Cuba that is here with us, the representative of the EU Ambassador to Nigeria, IOM, GIZ, UNICEF, UNDP, African Development Bank, Afalabio Imokwede, MD Wema Bank, the representatives of Providence Bank, Zenith, Development Bank of Nigeria, Money Point, and Bank of Industry. All of you have put your efforts, your resources, your intellect, your wisdom together to ensure that the youth of this nation have a pathway to a brighter future. Can we put our hands together for all of the sponsors and partners? Thank you. So what we'll do, we'll have about 3 goodwill messages. And the first one will be coming from a woman who is known, not just here in Nigeria, but internationally, as a distinguished public servant and policy expert. She is the special advisor to the President on policy coordination. The dashboard for the entire Nigerian public service is before her, and she looks at it. At times when I meet her at events, I call her the head mistress. Please welcome her, Hajia Hadiza Bala Usman. I welcome you.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented today here by our very own Chief of Staff, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. My own comrade, my own brother, Honorable Minister of Youth Development, who has invited us all here to unveil this important, critical aspect of the work that we've been doing. Well done, my baby brother. My sisters here, Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Honorable Minister of Finance State, my darling Bisoye, everyone here, welcome to this very important event. I'll not say anything because the presentation that has been done has detailed what is required. Mr. President, sir, I would like to recognize the fact that you gave all of us a directive to build a $1 trillion economy in Nigeria. And we recognize that the strength of our youth is what we need to unblock that. And we've been doing that with the support and able capacity of all your team members here. We've been able to chart a pathway where this $1 trillion economy will be achieved through the able youth of Nigeria. Yesterday, Mr. President, sir, we were at a stakeholders meeting where we're deliberating on reforming the NYSC to enable us use that in itself as a platform to chart a way forward for the Nigerian youth, to recognize that what we need is capacity, competence. We need to give our youth the avenue where they would excel, where they will be prepared for the future. and where Nigeria would attain, indeed, its $1 trillion economy. I would like to thank all of us for doing what is required. Naseni has been in the forefront of a lot of our digital initiatives. Thank you very much, Khalil. Nitda, you've done tremendous work, and we appreciate the commitment you've showed in the last few years on what is required to enable us achieve what Mr. President has defined. We look to see that we address high-impact deliverables that speak to the pain points of Nigerians. And what I saw here, the presentation that was made, really excited me, but it's because it spoke to the high-impact deliverables, it spoke to the pain points of youth, and that is what matters. Positions and appointments are not just giving for what they are, but for being able to impact and impact effectively so that Mr. President will be proud of all of us. On that note, I would conclude and say well done, well done. Thank you very much, and we look forward to unveiling many, many more of such initiatives from the Ministry of Youth and every other ministry. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. Thank you. Our next goodwill speaker here is one of those lawyers that do things beyond law. He is a total Nigerian that believes in contribution in every aspect. He's the chairman, Presidential Initiative on CNG. I'd like to welcome here Barrister Ismail Ahmed. All right, sorry. It caught you unawares. But he's an ever-ready battery. He will deliver. Sorry.
The President, Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by my leader, my brother, the Chief of Staff, the Honorable Minister of Youth, who was our leader in Ondo State, who is now our leader nationally, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, the Honorable Minister of State Finance, all DGs, my mother, my sister, my everything, Haja Adizabala Usman, and then everybody's here. Bisoe, I can see you. I don't know why there's a conspiracy to get me here to speak. I don't know who put my name, so just clap for me. That's all I have to say. Wherever Ayo is, he always tries to conspire against me to do something to embarrass me. But thank God, I didn't come here prepared. But Ayo, this is wonderful. Ayo, this is wonderful. I know that I've always known that wherever you put your shoes or your feet in, you would always do your best. And we're here to support you. I know you have been saying Khalil has done something. He's my younger brother. DG Nida has done something. Come to me. I will do something as well. God bless you.
You know, the moment I called him, he had his AirPod in his ear, and he was listening to some prayer. But he stepped up here and delivered elegantly. Can we put our hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much. And then finally, for goodwill messages, and I hope this does not come to you unaware, the Director General of NIDA. I need to see his face. Okay, he doesn't look surprised. Dr. Kashifu Inua Abdullahi. The young ones love you. You're welcome.
Thank you. Our Father, the Father of the nation, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, heavily represented by our Chief of Staff, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, Honorable Ministers here present, SAs to the President here present, DGs, CEOs, good afternoon. It is super excited to be here with you this afternoon at the launch of the Near Gig platform. For us, our future as a nation is our human capital. Nigeria is a nation of over 230 million people. We used to say data is the new oil, but to me, our human capital, the talent, is our new oil, because this is what we can use to power our nation for sustainable economic development. Mr. President made it clear on assuming office that economic diversification and inclusivity are paramount to his renewed hope agenda. And Mr. President outlined 8-point priority areas to achieve this vision. One of it is diversifying economy and also accelerating diversification through digitalization and innovation. So when we talk about digitalization and innovation, our human capital, especially the youth, you are the engine room to power this economy. We've done it before. We have demonstrated our resilience, our talent, our entrepreneurial spirit as a nation without any government intervention. But when government put the structure in place, that will make the difference. So, Honorable Minister, we commend all your efforts. What you are doing is we are going to reap the benefit not now, but in future. Because when you look at our population, we have over more than 70% of our population are under 18, or that's the average age in Nigeria. And we are all digitally native. And the digital in nature, when you empower someone with digital skills, that person doesn't have to wait for a work. You can all create opportunities for yourself and employ others to work for you as well. That's what you are doing, Honorable Minister, empowering these youth. You are not just empowering individuals, but you are empowering communities and empowering our nations because of the multiplier effect of giving the startup kits for them. They will employ others. They will use their talents, come up with solutions that will address our national challenges, that will create values for everyone. So at NIDA, we are always ready to partner with you, to support you, to deliver on this initiative. I will never forget from day one, we started it together. We supported in building the NEAR Academy, the platform, and we are always there to support you in building the skills and talent of these youth. So please continue to count on our support for you to deliver on this. We will be with you throughout the journey. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, DG NIDA. We appreciate you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to speak to us next is the Honorable Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy. And I want to believe that the woman that is here is representing him. This amazing woman loves young Nigerians with the love of a mother. You know, the love of a mother has 3 legs. It is unconditional, it is unwavering, it is very pure. She's a doctor, and so the compassion of a medical doctor comes into play. Alongside the Honorable Minister of Finance, they are crafting an economic roadmap that focuses on growth, development, and market liquidity. Welcome here, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anite, Honorable Minister of State for Finance. You're welcome.
the President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by the Chief of Staff to the President, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, distinguished members of the National Assembly here present, honorable ministers, heads of agencies, our diplomatic community, members of our development partners, special advisors and aides to the President, commissioners of youth from various states of the Federation, our vibrant youth, we're here to celebrate you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, also permit me to also stand on existing protocol, but I also deem it necessary to recognize those who are here and to welcome you to this powerful event. For us at the Ministry of Finance, it's a great honor to join you here at this truly inspiring occasion organized by the Ministry of Youth Development. Today's gathering is more than a ceremony. It is a testament to our collective resolve as a nation to place young Nigerians at the center of our development agenda. We are here to celebrate ingenuity, to encourage boldness, and to reaffirm the federal government's unwavering commitment to empowering our young people with tools, opportunities, and support that they need to innovate, to grow, and contribute meaningfully to national transformation. The Startup Grant Award ceremony and the official flag-off of the NIA gigs marks an important milestone in our ongoing efforts to nurture youth-led businesses and to accelerate skill development across the country. These initiatives are practical and forward-looking. They are deliberately designed to stimulate entrepreneurship, strengthen digital and vocational competencies, and deepen the creativity and resilience that have always defined the Nigerian people. By providing young people with targeted support, mentorship, and financial resources, we are laying down the foundation for a new generation of leaders, creators, and problem solvers. These efforts align strongly with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President and the collective federal government's broader economic agenda, which is focused on stimulating inclusive growth, supporting SMEs, and building a competitive technology-driven economy capable of thriving in a rapidly changing global landscape. Young Nigerians make up a significant share of our population, and unlocking their potential is essential to achieving sustainable prosperity. When we invest in the energy, talent, and aspirations of our youth, we are investing directly in Nigeria's future. At the Federal Ministry of Finance, we are fully committed to creating an enabling environment for young entrepreneurs to thrive. Our support to the entrepreneurial ecosystem is deliberate, structured, and growing. Allow me to highlight some of the key interventions and reforms that we are advancing at the ministry. 1, strengthening access to finance for MSMEs and startups. We are deepening financial opportunity, driving tax reforms, and supporting small businesses. Second one, through the implementation of the Finance Acts and ongoing tax reform initiatives, we are reducing tax burdens for small enterprises, simplifying compliance processes, and providing incentives for startups, especially those in technology and manufacturing. Our goal is to ensure that young entrepreneurs operate in an environment where taxes do not stifle innovation, but rather stimulate growth and economic sustainability. 3, expanding digital infrastructure and promoting financial inclusion. We are working with relevant MDAs and private sector partners to advance digital payment systems, expand financial inclusion, and ensure that young entrepreneurs, especially those in underserved communities, can access modern financial tools. Through improved digital systems, we are making it easier for youth to save, invest, transact, and participate in e-commerce and the digital economy. 4, enhancing budgetary support for youth development programs. The Ministry of Finance prioritizes funding for youth-focused initiatives, including skill acquisition, enterprise development, and innovation hubs. Programs such as the NIA benefit directly from our commitment to ensuring that budgetary allocations to youth development remains consistent and impactful. 5, strengthening accountability and transparency. recognize that effective support must be rooted not only in funding, but in transparent, accountable, deliverable systems. The ministry is leveraging technology and financial oversight frameworks to ensure that resources for youth empowerment reach the intended beneficiaries and deliver measurable results. These efforts are part of a larger national strategy and, of course, Mr. President's vision, which are aimed at reducing unemployment, expanding opportunities, and positioning young Nigerians to compete globally. When young people succeed, Nigeria succeeds. When they innovate, Nigeria advances. And when they are empowered, the entire nation benefits. I must commend the Minister of Youth and the Ministry of Youth Development for creating and sustaining this impactful platform and for its unwavering dedication to expanding opportunities for our young people. The idea and vision behind the NIA program reflects a deep understanding of the challenges faced by our youth and a strong commitment to addressing them through empowerment and job creation, but not dependency on handout. To all the grant recipients today and the participants gathered, let me say this to you. You are the reason we are here, and you represent the hope and the promise of this country. I encourage you to take full advantage of this opportunity, not just to build businesses, but to build solutions. Not just to earn income, but to create value. Let your ideas be bold. Let your determination be unwavering, and let your success become a catalyst for others around you. As you embark on this journey, remember that the Federal Ministry of Finance, alongside our partners across government, remains committed to ensuring that young entrepreneurs and innovators have a supportive environment to thrive. Your hard work, creativity, leadership will shape the Nigeria we envision, one that's prosperous, innovative, inclusive, and globally competitive. Thank you all for being part of this transformative initiative, and congratulations once more to our beneficiaries. I wish you all great success. Together, let us continue building a better, stronger, and more vibrant future for Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate the Honorable Minister of State for Finance one more time. Thank you very much. And while she was talking, two heavyweights walked in. In literal sense, the Minister of Finance is a heavyweight boxer. He has been in boxing for a long time, and that's why he's trying to box poverty into a corner. I'd like to welcome here the Honorable Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edun, and Coordinating Minister for the Economy, and his brother beside him, the Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning. I'd like to welcome here His Excellency Atiku Bagudu. Welcome you. The Honorable Minister of Finance, sir, the address from your ministry has just been delivered by the, yes. Thank you. So we will now have just a short goodwill from the Honorable Minister of Budget and Economic Planning. As I welcome here His Excellency, I should go here. Okay. Okay, Honorable Minister of, okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, very young. I've struggled so hard to be here. I must at least have 5 minutes, please, especially because of the importance of the fact that it is our young people, our future. His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented, members of the Federal Executive Council, my colleagues, all other protocols duly observed, because I know that they will have been well established. Our young innovators, the creative, entrepreneurial, youngsters in our midst, the reason why we are here. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, of course, I'm honored, and I apologize profusely that I had to attend to another assignment before coming here, but I am honored to be here for this, the second edition of the Nigeria Youth Academy Startup Grant Awards, and the official launch of I said I was going to check how this acronym was pronounced. Is it NIA? Is it NIA? Gigs platform. Let me commend the Honorable Minister of Youth Development, Honorable Ayodele Olawande, our partners, mentors, and of course the brilliant young innovators that have inspired today's event. I was hoping, rather than looking at me, you would look at a presentation which had been prepared. So I'm not sure why it is not up, because it will also help to allow me to abbreviate, since you could be able to see some of the comments. But very briefly, we know we are home to 230 million people, 65% under the age of 30, and we have a median age of under 19, of just over 18. And yes, this represents pressure on infrastructure and so forth. But of course, you can see how it can be turned into a demographic dividend and long-term prosperity under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's youth agenda. So the NIA and NIA gigs are practical expressions of belief in empowering young people, preparing them for the future. As you know, the world is changing. We are the youngest continent. You are the ones who, along with other Africans, by 2050 will be 25% of the world's workforce. By 2100, you'll be 50%. Those aging countries, you will do the work that will pay the taxes, that will pay their pensions. It's as simple as that. And in addition to that, you have all the resources. So it is inevitable. As long as you are prepared properly, you are skilled, you are trained, and you are nourished. And last week, the governors of the northern states, they emphasized that they will focus on the first 2,000 days, first 2,000 days of a child's life. That's the time at which you determine their future productivity. Give them enough nourishment and they'll be fine. If you don't, they'll be less productive. And so that is a critical commitment which we pray not only that they will keep, but that others will emulate. But in terms of the economic reforms, you are all aware that the country has changed. It's now a level playing field. For young people like you starting out, you don't have to know anybody. You just have to have your talent and your determination. There is no privileged access to certain things, no privileged access to foreign exchange like before, giving you a better chance to implement your entrepreneurial dreams. And of course, the administration of President Tinubu is providing you the raw material, the wherewithal that you need. You need data, you need fiber optics, you need technology, you need automation. And that is what is being provided to you. There are so many training programs going on. There's 1,200 kilometers of fiber optic network being put in place. And what does that mean? It means you stay in Nigeria and you provide services across the internet, export of services, training, consulting, back office, accounting, creativity. All those things, you will stay in the comfort of your own country, your own music, your own food, and you'll be earning export revenue for the country. That's the future. That is what is being built up for you. So let me just say that NIA startup grants and NIA gigs are very, very, very viable and very laudable initiatives. And I'm happy for you that are going to be beneficiaries. I congratulate all the awardees, all the beneficiaries. Of course, your success is Nigeria's success. And we are, under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, equipping you and other young Nigerians to compete globally and to excel. Good luck and God bless.
Can we appreciate him as he steps down now? Thank you very much. Thank you. And for the young ones that are here, when he wishes you good luck, you can take it to the bank. So can you put your hands together one more time for him, ladies and gentlemen? So our next level now, we have 3 activities that the Chief of Staff to the President will be performing on behalf of the President, alongside all the people in front here. He will be doing the official unveiling of the NIA Gigs platform. There's a remote control that he will be using. And after that, a presentation of grant awards, and then he will deliver the presidential address. Well, without much ado, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome here, starting with the unveiling, the Chief of Staff to the President, Right Honorable Olufemi Hakeem Gbajabiamila CFR. Let's bring the remote control quickly. Yes. Yes. The remote control. Ebere. Okay, so please, let's be seated. Let's be seated. Okay. Maybe the ministers can join you in the unveiling. Honorable Minister of Youth Development, please let all the ministers join him in the unveiling, please. The unveiling is very gradual and moving up. That's how your life will be moving up to prosperity very gradually. Congratulations to all of you. That is it. And so we'll have the presentation of the grant awards. Do we have a list of the people, and then with the presidential address? Yes, yeah. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate the honorable ministers as they step down now. Thank you. Minister of Youth, are you sure you're not going to be staying here as he does? Okay. I understand all the ministers are to stay with him as we present the grants. Okay. Maybe some of you can go over there. We have 1 million naira for the startup winner. All of the startups that are here in the room, can we rise up and appreciate? Yes. They are also Honorable Minister of Youth Development is inviting Nida Naseni Nemsi to please join them for the photograph, please. Huh? Yeah. Okay, let me also welcome here the Social Advisor to the President on Policy Coordination and CAC, Nexim Bank, and our serial entrepreneur, the DG NYC. Please join us up here. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, let's go down and take our seats and settle down before His Excellency the President speaks to us. Congratulations to all of you. 1 million naira. Our startup. Thank you. Thank you. Quickly get to your seats. And so, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to listen to the President. And like the Honorable Minister for Youth Development said, the father of the youths and the father of the nation, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, represented here by his Chief of Staff, Right Honorable Olufemi Hakeem Gbajabiamila CFR, Your Excellency.
Thank you. The members of the National Assembly that are here present, honorable ministers, I see several, led by the coordinating minister of the economy, the special advisor on policy coordination, and let me also single out the minister of youth, not to generalize him, whose hard work, dedication, and commitment and resilience has brought us here today. The heads of agencies, the youth of Nigeria, the young and not too young that are here. The President is very disappointed that he is not here today. He said to make sure that I convey that message, because even as of yesterday, he had talked about this event and was looking forward to it. But for those of us who understand the nature of the business and the nature of his work, unfortunately, matters of state came calling this morning, and he is unable to be present. But he conveys his felicitations, and he has asked me to represent him, perhaps because of my youthfulness. Build the youth, destroy the youth. So now you understand when I say perhaps because of my youthfulness, he has asked me to represent him here today. So these are his words. From the earliest days of this administration, I have made a firm decision that Nigeria's youth would not stand on the margins of our national development. This commitment is not political. It is personal. Through our nation's journey, every major leap from innovation to civic renewal has been driven by the boundless energy, intelligence, and boldness of young Nigerians. Young people are the future of our great nation, and it is my duty to remove every barrier that limits their potential. This conviction is what drives our broad reform agenda to create an economy where young people can thrive. We carried out extensive regulatory reforms to remove bottlenecks for small businesses and new tax laws that will ease compliance for young entrepreneurs. Our administration is also providing incentives for founders in the digital and creative economy and expanding access to consumer credit and enterprise financing for millions of young Nigerians. All these interventions are shaped by one vision: to build an economy where the ambition of a young Nigerian is never limited by bureaucracy or lack of opportunity. Alongside these reforms, we have expanded support programs across sectors: technology, agriculture, manufacturing, creative industry, and green energy skills to ensure that young innovators have multiple pathways to succeed. Everything we do is part of a broader ecosystem of an empowerment that this administration has intentionally designed. Let me very quickly at this point commend the Minister of Youth Development, Ayodele Olawande, whose passion, creativity, and relentless drive have strengthened this ecosystem. His commitment to inclusive youth-centered programs has ensured that initiatives like NIA continue to grow with impact, credibility, and national reach. I am aware that some months ago, during NIA Startup 1.0, brilliant innovators who have been supported to build and scale their ideas emerged from a pool of over 14,000 applicants. I am delighted, therefore, that today we are not only continuing that effort, but expanding it. The NIA Startup Grant 2.0 supports 100 youth-led startups, ensuring that the impact becomes deeper, wider, and more inclusive across the Federation. As we build the next generation of Nigerian founders, we are also opening a new frontier of opportunity through business outsourcing and the gig economy. With the official launch of NIA Gigs also taking place, we are introducing a national freelancing and digital service platform that will connect young Nigerians to paid work locally and globally. The global business process outsourcing industry is one of the world's fastest growing sectors, expanding at an average of 8 to 10% annually and projected to surpass $500 billion in value in the coming years. Nigeria cannot afford to stand aside. Our young people have the talent, the digital fluency, and creativity to become global service providers, exporting Nigerian competence worldwide. Through NIA Academy, NIA Startup, NIA Gigs, and NIA Jobs, we are linking skills to markets, ideas to capital, and young people to real prosperity. To our young innovators, note that the grant you are getting today is not a prize. It is a vote of confidence from your nation. Build boldly, innovate courageously, scale fearlessly. You are the generation that will continue the task of building this nation. To all partners involved in this project, and I'm particularly happy to hear about the potential partnership with the UAE. I salute your collaborative spirit. Your efforts strengthen our resolve and accelerate the impact of our youth-focused agenda. When the youth rise, the nation rises. And today, Nigeria is growing because its young people are rising. I therefore urge you to continue to deploy your youthful ideas, creativity, and energy to drive the growth and development of this country. I thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Again. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for him as he steps down from the podium. Thank you, the Chief of Staff, to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's been an amazing event. I thank all of you for being here. As we are standing, shall we wrap up this event with the national anthem? The national anthem, please.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. The tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve a sovereign motherland.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all of you and to the Honorable Minister of Youth Development. Congratulations to you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. We have lunch in the foyer. We have lunch in the foyer.